Hey everybody, this is Scott Grammer and I am the old audio guy, and what you're looking at is a relatively inexpensive single-ended Class A EL34 based vacuum tube amplifier. This thing is available under several different brand names from several different vendors, and it's available in both kit and assembled form. The one that I have here is mine. I recently acquired it third hand from a client of mine who acquired it from another client of mine. And I have decided that I wanted to tinker with this and see if we can make something really special out of it. It's got good bones, so to speak, but it's got several design flaws as it stands. Now, the first thing was that I noticed the suppressor grids of the output tubes were simply not connected to anything. Now, the eagle-eyed among you looking at the inside of this amp will see some yellow wires that are actually connecting the screen grids to the suppressor grids to the cathodes. I added those wires myself. They were not there to begin with. The suppressor grids were never connected to anything from the factory. So that's one problem. Another problem with the design is that the output transformers are the wrong impedance for EL34s. They're actually the correct impedance for 6L6s. But most of all, the biggest problem, I think, with the sound was simply that the output transformer primaries were wired backwards. And what I mean by that is that they are ultralinear primaries, which means they have a tap at 42% of the way through the winding that's supposed to be connected to the screen grid. And while that particular connection was correct, they had the power supply and plate leads reversed. So instead of being at 42%, the screen grid was connected at 58%, and that's just not going to get it. So that's going to be corrected. What I've decided to do is to strip this thing down, as you can see in this picture, to mostly bare metal. I'm going to build a design of my own into it using 6L6s, which are correct for these output transformers, and we'll see what we can come up with. The original build did have a lot of good points to it. It had some good parts. For instance, the filter capacitors were Vichet, which is a very good brand of cap. Although the first filter capacitor was way larger than it should have been. Both of these filter caps in this picture are 150 microfarads. That's fine for the one after the choke, but the one before the choke, called the input capacitor, which is the one that the rectifier tube feeds, that capacitor is never supposed to be more than about 40 microfarads, because anything above that causes a lot of peak plate current to flow through the rectifier, and that's bad for it. If you've seen my Dynaco Stereo 70 video, which I'll put a link to here, you know that there is a problem getting good quality vacuum tube rectifiers to begin with, and there's really no need to make it worse by burdening the rectifier that you get with too large of a filter capacitor. So this is going to be the first of a series. As I tinker with this and as I get the circuit designed and begin building it, there'll be more videos. Be sure to like and comment if you like this. If you don't like it, say you don't like it. But any likes or dislikes or comments that you leave actually help my video to get shown to more people. It gets the YouTube algorithm fired up and makes it distribute my video a little bit better. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.